Okay, guys, everything you need to know about the Democratic National Convention can be summed up in what just happened at a Bernie Sanders rally today, Monday, June 25th. Just a few hours before the Democratic National Convention begins, where Bernie will be speaking today. Party unity is what the Democrats want. They tried to say that Donald Trump had no party unity at the RNC last week. Wait till you see the madness that's going to happen at the DNC today. Because like I said on Twitter the other day, I'm going to play the clip in just a second. Like I said on Twitter the other day, Donald Trump stole the election from the establishment. Hillary Clinton stole the election from the voters. Trump is a populist candidate. He won the popular vote. He got the election. Hillary is an establishment candidate, and she stole the popular vote from the voters. There is going to be madness and mayhem at the DNC on the delegate floor inside the building and protests like crazy outside. There's going to be people walking off in droves. There's going to be people screaming, booing like crazy. It's going to be bedlam. And if you want proof of that, take a look at how the crowd reacted to Bernie Sanders today, Monday, July 25th, when Bernie Sanders told his followers, we have to elect Hillary Clinton.
We have got to defeat Donald Trump. And we have got to elect Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine. Brothers and sisters.
Look at this woman shaking her head. No, shaking her head. No, ain't gonna happen.
This is the real world that we live in. Trump is a bully and a demagogue. Trump has made bigotry and hatred the cornerstone of his campaign.
See, that's interesting, Bernie, because Trump is bigoted, Trump is bad, he's such an evil man. But Hillary is in no way possibly any better. That's the thing about Bernie Sanders' endorsement of Trump. Fine, you can say Trump is the most evil man in the world, but then to turn around and say that Hillary is any better? Even your own fans, your own supporters, Bernie, aren't this stupid. They know that Hillary Clinton is simply not any better than Trump. She is still the corporate whore candidate. She still sells her soul to whoever the highest bidder is. You know, I have to say, I at least can respect Bernie Sanders supporters because they are not just caving in. These people know that Hillary is no better choice. If they're going to make the argument that Trump is evil, but they know that Hillary is simply no better. And at least they're not kowtowing. And it's bizarre to me that the leader of the revolution, Bernie the weak boy Sanders, of all people, Bernie the weak boy Sanders, wouldn't be the first person at the head of the helm saying, of course Hillary is a piece of shit. She stands against everything that I stand for. There's no rationalization for endorsing her. But instead, it's up to Bernie Sanders' own supporters to boo. And it's up to you guys, Bernie fans, today, throughout this week, it's up to you guys to cause a ruckus at the DNC because they stole the election from you. And I'll end this video by saying what I said at the beginning. Donald Trump was a populist candidate who stole the election from the establishment. Hillary Clinton is an establishment candidate who stole the election from the voters.
I thought that was disgusting. The microphone, they just took the whole place over. That will never happen with me. I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will, but that was a disgrace.
And so, speaking of black privilege and the historical fact that African kings engaged in the slave trade by selling other black people, I want to play a clip for you guys from the book Black Rednecks and White Liberals, because there's a chapter in this book that obliterates this idea that white people are the evil slave masters and they're the only race on the planet who should feel guilty of slavery. I'm going to play a quick preview from that.
Incredibly lopsided coverage of slavery in the United States or in the Western Hemisphere as compared to the meager writings on the even larger number of Africans enslaved in the Islamic countries of the Middle East and North Africa, not to mention the vast numbers of Europeans also enslaved in centuries past in the Islamic world and within Europe itself. At least 1 million Europeans were enslaved by North African pirates alone from 1500.
So again, guys, that's just a preview from the book Black Rednecks and White Liberals. There's so much you need to learn. And honestly, in the age of Black Lives Matter, where these maniac black racists are trying to blame you, the white man, for things you didn't do, you have to arm yourself with knowledge. You have to arm yourself in self-defense with ideas. Again, I'll put the link to this book in the description below. And by the way, you could actually get this audiobook. It's also available in paperback, but if you're an audiobook fan like I am, you can get an audiobook too. You can get the audiobook for free when you sign up for Audible. They give you 1 free audiobook. Again, I'll put the link to the book in the description below.